Greetings, it's Brian Walko, Principal Geologist at Earth Extractions, and today we are going to take you on an adventure. It's called Chasing the Silver Vein. I'm on a friend's claim, and again, with all claims, I have the paperwork from the BLM, and also I have written permission, so we are allowed to be here. Otherwise, it's in violation. This one here, we were up here in the, right after in the springtime when it was wet, and we did find some washouts with silver, and I have some of the chunks of silver right here. The idea is to try to find this, well, I know where it is, follow it up the hill and see if we can find the vein. We're really lucky because here we are, I guess the end of July in Colorado, 8,000 feet. It's been raining for several days, so it's going to be real easy to dig. So we're going to be digging in the stream bed. We're going to come up. This is not a hot area, so I'm not even going to bother bringing the Geiger counter up. The tools, probably the best tool to have when you're digging in creek beds is a paleo pick, because you can scrape, and when you want to go in, you can go in deep. That's with me, plus a couple different picks. And maybe one decent bar if we have to break a rock apart. But other than that, it's going to be a nice adventure. We really need something nice 6-pound sledgehammer or crack hammer that'll take care of things. So let's go on an adventure. All right, we've hiked up the hill here. Kind of there's a vein moving up, but I've just saw right in here, and let's see if I can carefully remove this. Careful, I don't get clobbered, feet don't get clobbered. Looks like we're gonna have to take a little bit of 6-pounder here, folks. Nothing's better for stress relief than breaking rocks. And look at this. I can move this guy down. I don't want him flying down the mountain. Right here, you can see there's a stain. It's probably, it's definitely hydrothermal. I can see the bubble activity, but indications are it's silver, but it's probably lead that's steamed up through here. But we know we're on the right course of the vein heading up the mountain. So I'm going to leave this just for people. As a matter of fact, since I am on my friend's claim, I'm going to cover this beast back up. So hopefully nobody else will take a sample, because this really isn't worth anything other than it's a good indicator. So now we know the vein trends up. I don't know what side it is. My suspicion it's to the right. So there's a gully, and we're going to work the gully and start seeing if we can pull out some real silver. All right, wow, found a vein of lead. Don't worry about it. I'm not eating it. Look at this. I'm gonna pull some of this stuff out here. I don't think this is the lead indicator we want. These are spent bullets. But that's pretty cool. I'm not going to bother taking it out because it makes no difference here with the amount of lead and silver. This whole place is loaded with lead, which is a good indicator that either whatever is here got washed down with the spring floods, and pretty cool. But we're going to dig in this area. All right, one of the things in prospecting a gulch is to start your way at the bottom and work your way up looking for samples. In our case, we're looking for silver ore, which is generally, black, and if you're really lucky, you can find actual silver in it. So, been busting our tail heading up this gully. It's damp, it's wet. Only problem is that a lot of the rocks that, when you dig out are not silver, and they're also wet, which means they're covered with mud, which makes it a little difficult. But you take a look at everything. Most of it's granite, a lot of it's schist. Take a look at the sides to see, and then start digging down. And sure enough, right here, piece of silver ore. I can see a little bit of shiny silver, but what the real dead giveaway is the heft, the weight to it. So this one will drop in the rock bag. Work your way up more, dig a little bit more. Look at this. For a second, I thought I found a nugget. And actually, foam. Which questions me, what was somebody doing up here with foam at this altitude? I don't know. Somebody else was here before us. So that's the whole technique, is move up, move rocks. If anything on the surface has been found, some of these big things are heavy. 100 pounds there. And sure enough, right underneath that beast, smaller chunk, silver again. So that rock acts as a natural trap. And so I'm going to dig this area out for a little bit. A nice haul for today. We'll take this stuff home, scrub it down, put the lens on it, make sure that we definitely have silver. There might be some mica schist in there that will obviously be thrown in a dump pile at home.